wanted to just say thank you. Continue to enjoy. There are a lot of moments that are happening in just a few minutes, and we want you to take part of each and every one of them. This room is staggeringly beautiful, and it's only made better because you're here. So please introduce yourself to some of your sisters that are around, and in a few minutes we're going to kick it off and take it to the next level. But I wanted to say thank you for your patience, and welcome to the Aventer Gray Brand Launch.
You know, you don't have an expectation, but you should have an expectation because God did this. Clearly, I'm always working for other people, and I love it. That's what I do. I make things happen, and I don't care about making things happen because it's inherently inside of me. But I really felt strongly that this was the moment and this was the season to step out of the shadows and share what the Lord has placed inside of me to give to women about reclaiming their womanhood. You know, they always talk about, you know, queens or this, queens or that. That's great, but what does that really mean? I think for me, I feel like aside from every title, if you're a mother, if you're a sister, if you're a daughter, if you're a wife, all of those things are great, but when you open your eyes in the morning, you are a woman. You're a woman, and we lose that. We lose that sometimes because we don't actually think we're worthy of this type of celebration. It's an experience. It wasn't just, hey guys, I have a candle, which I have a candle, please purchase over there. Or hey guys, I have a journal that I gave some inspirational quotes inside of and want you to write some things that affirm you in a positive way. So when you're feeling down, you can pop it open and you can remember what it was that God gave to me to give to you all, and then you can feel good again, and it gives you that strength to move forward and to keep going. And then I have this amazing bracelet. It kind of looks like a barbell, but I think we all need strength, and when we're feeling down and when life has rocked you from right to left, you got to remember that the strength you need is inside of you. Women of God, the strength of God is always with you. So when I look down at my arm, I'm like looking at this cute little twisty barbell thingy. It's over there on sale as well. It's silver, and there are some rose gold ones. I have the strength to overcome any single obstacle that the devil tries to throw my way because God has made it that way. God made us women. We bear children.
Come on, Jesus.
Okay? We can handle some things. We thank God for men, but it's fine to celebrate ourselves. And I think in this moment, for me, I want women to be reminded that you're doing a disservice to yourself if you don't service yourself. Mm-hmm. If you don't serve yourself first, you have nothing to give to anyone else. Right. And I found myself in a place, I will celebrate everyone because I feel like everybody is very important people. Everybody is a very important person because God thought enough about you to breathe his life inside of your lungs. So when you wake up, you're already the VIP. You're already stepping out onto a red carpet when you place your feet down on the side of your bed. And when you just would look up and you say, thank you, Lord, I have breath inside of my lungs. I get another opportunity to say thank you. I get another opportunity to bless your name. And if you have dreams that haven't quite manifested yet, take your moments when you can, steal away, write a quote. I have literally quotes from 20 people that are connected to us in whatever way. Like you said, they have the money, they have the things, but those things don't give you the peace and the harmony that you need to reign in your womanhood because you're still lacking something. So I'm grateful that you said in a world that's pretending, so that makes me stand firmly in the who that I am, and I'm real. And sometimes that's a lot for people. They don't know how to receive that, but
it's uncomfortable.
it is an uncomfortable place. But I would rather be true to who God made me than to be fake for people who didn't create me. That makes no sense. Why be fake for people who don't have a heaven or hell to put you in? It doesn't matter if they like you or not. It doesn't matter if they like your picture or post you on their stories and all of this kind of stuff. What is that anyway? I mean, it's cute and it's great and it's a way for community, but when it's abused, it can cause you to be sick, like she just said. So I'm grateful for what you give. I'm grateful for what you give. And we got to wrap this up, ladies, because I want y'all to buy some products, and we have two other amazing, beautiful ladies.
Going, and I'm supposed to help you get there. And they both said, please, please. Now, they didn't know I meant I was going to move in. And so I moved in Houston and ended up on the Book of John Gray. But that's how we met. That's how we met. That was 3 years ago? Yeah, true story. That's how God works. Amen. That's how God works.
And we met through, well, first, same thing. I started watching him online. Because, you know, there ain't no church out there that we want to go.
Right. And I was like, damn, you gotta check this out.
No, yes, that is a good one. But I get a call from AJ Johnson. Excuse my back, y'all.
Why are you calling me AJ Johnson? Like the whole name. I'm just 30 years later, I'm AJ Johnson.
I get a call from A.
That's what she calls me.
And A said, listen, Pastor John Gray and Pastor Ab, they're in town. They want to meet you. I was like, are you serious? Okay, is he somewhere? Can I watch? She was like, yeah, he's preaching over at blah, blah, blah. So I went, saw him, cried as hard as I did today. Yeah. And we met afterwards to have dinner. And they said that, well, Pastor John said he really wanted to talk to me, that he reached out to AJ and said the Lord told him that he needed to give me a word. He started giving me a word, prophesied, but then he had to scooch over because I came in and she just started raining down rain,
right?
Love and the word and prophesying all over me again. And he was like, I gotta get out the way because my wife, my beautiful wife, she got this. And that's how we met. We all just, she can't get rid of me now, sorry.
And can I just, I just want to add something with that because I heard my sister LaToya say something, and I think it's really important to hear from all of us, to all of you, and that is, it's amazing how God connects, right? And when you have a relationship with God, you are more aware, and you really see when it's him at work.
Yes.
And there's no coincidence. There's no. It's like all things on purpose with purpose. So our whole connection is on purpose. The fact that we're here is on purpose together. So just know that. This is not a Hollywood thing. This is not a brand launch. Hey, will y'all come? This is like for real sisters supporting sisters. So just know that.
Thank you. That's right.
I'm going to throw this question really around the table. But I'm going to ask you, Tisha, how do you find, and we can all understand this, especially in this industry in today's climate, being a woman in the entertainment industry or just any industry, period, where women are underpaid, people undervalued. How did you find your place?
Well, you know, back in the day, there was no Me Too movement. There were certain things that we had to just deal with, knew that it was coming, whether it be sexual harassment or, you know, not being paid the same as our counterparts, as our male counterparts. And it was just something that we not accepted, but dealt with. And then we also knew that we could make change. We didn't have a choice. See, I grew up with a grandmother who said, you have to be extraordinary because you just got to be extraordinary to be considered average. So you have to be extraordinary. And that kind of just led my whole life. That's all that I would concentrate on, is that single quote that she gave me. And she was serious. She was like, this is what you want to do? And it doesn't matter what field you're in. Like, we as women have to deal with a lot, and we have to support so many other people and we put ourselves last. And that's a lesson that I'm learning right now, is to not put myself last and to step out and put God first. And he's always telling me and keeping the 3 friends I got around me now, because that dwindles, thank God.
It's a blessing.
It is a blessing to have the few friends that I have now.
The design was, I gave different quotes and I gave you pages to just journal. Basically, I said personal harmony thought catalysts, like what comes to your mind for positivity from what I just stated, and what do you think about it? Like, how did it inspire you, and how will your revelation cause you to grow from what I stated? Some of these things, my husband can tell you at 4 o'clock in the morning, he'll see a light and he's thinking, why are you on your phone? I have to write it down right then. My notes are massive. I got like 3 stars mean one thing, 2 stars mean one. Like, this will go in my journal, this will go in my book. Like, that's my organization mechanism. But if God gives it to you, he wants you to give it away. That's what it's not for us to be hoarders of information. It's not for us to be hoarders of revelation. When you know something, share it around. When you know something, give it away. Because God will bring it back, pressed down, shaken together, running over. And that's just not a saying. It's just not words to be read and things that we say because it sounds good. It is actual truth. So basically, this one quote I turned to, it says, a woman has the innate ability to grace where she has experience. Don't count your mistakes as failure. Label them as tools for growth. So when I read that, I think this whole page would be full, because I think we spend too much time on where we didn't get it right versus the opportunity that we get to do it over and surpass that moment. Don't live in your failure, live in your truth and move past it. Get your harmony journal tonight and share it around.
Get it, y'all. Well, thank you so
Yes.
much. And Tasha has a word. I'm going to let her finish that.
She said she wanted to share something.
No,
wanna
just when
share
I was listening
something.
to AJ talk about how she was going through a season where she had everything that everybody thinks they want, but she was not happy. And I've been in that place of depression where you're caught up in your thoughts. And I believe there are some women in this room who need this journal. So I'm going to give 10 of them to women.
Thank you.
You know, who feel like they're in that season where I just need to write this down, get out of my thoughts,
That's
and,
right.
and you know, quote the word of God. So
That's right.
10 journals.
Thank you so much.
I love it. I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much. Thank you so much.
Well, Avatar, we love you. We celebrate you. I know I pray for you.